Turning off my notifications made me more focused and more present. Obviously, you can just have self-control, but what's happening, guys? If you're new here, my name's Matt, and on this channel, we explore ways to be better every day. Recently, I turned off all the notifications on my phone and on my laptop, kind of because lately I've been trying to do a lot of deep work, but unfortunately, my phone has just been buzzing and giving me all of these notifications with all of the social media apps that I use. So I've turned off my notifications for a couple weeks now, and what I've noticed over this time is that the amount of focus that I have is generally a lot more higher. Like, I'm able to focus for a lot longer, and I'm able to focus a lot easier, which tends to be the hardest part of actually focusing. The reason this might be is because I've actually been trying to trick myself in order to study. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out this video that I did right here on classical conditioning. Seriously though, the amount of focus that I have and actually being present in the situation has been a lot greater than before. And I'm not trying to say this as a this changed my life video, but genuinely, this changed my life. Just get the clickbait out. You're probably not as bad as me, but I literally used my phone everywhere, like literally everywhere. And it doesn't matter what I was doing. I was always watching a TV show, replying to messages, or I was watching like a YouTube video. I was always preoccupied. Maybe you're doing it right now. Let me know down in the comments below what you're doing while you're watching this video. Now, I noticed how bad my focus was when I was actually trying to study for my UCAT. Now, I was studying in about 10-minute blocks, and what I noticed is that every single time that I finished a block, I'd always be looking for my phone, trying to see, oh, what kind of new thing do I have on my phone, when there really wasn't anything. So that's when I decided to turn off all my notifications, which is probably not the best thing to do because I missed a lot of messages, but here's what I ended up doing instead. All right, let me show you what I've done. So I went into my settings and basically I went down to my notifications. I went down through each of my social media apps and I basically turned off all notifications from them. I don't need to see them, like it's not that important. So at the beginning, I actually turned off my messages, and what I found is that I missed a lot of text messages. And so I decided to turn it back on. You know, I'm normal, I'm not a hermit. So basically what I've done is in each of these apps that I don't find value from getting these notifications, I've basically turned off. So I've turned off Snapchat, I've turned off Facebook, I've turned off Instagram. Honestly, like you go into your notifications and it just bombards you with so much stuff. Like, what's the point? It's really not worth having all of these notifications. Now, if we scroll into, for example, the Messenger app, what I've done is I've allowed it to show notifications, but what I've done is I've made it deliver quietly. So these notifications, they won't light up my screen, but instead if I swipe down to kind of see these notifications, they're going to be there. Now, the reason why I've done this is because the notifications act like a giant big flashing light that kind of tell you to look towards the screen. And whether we like to admit it or not, a lot of us are very addicted to our phones. I know I am. Turning off these notifications allowed me to regain my focus, regain control over my phone, and using my phone rather than letting my phone use me, which I kind of don't want to happen. Interestingly enough, there is a study from Florida State University which basically says that one notification is enough to actually derail you from your focus and remove you from that focused state of mind. Just one bloody notification. I don't know about you, but if you have all of these notifications coming from Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all of these places, it's going to be really, really difficult in order to actually focus. You might be thinking, it's not that bad. It's just one message, one notification. If I look at it, read it, and then get back on task, nothing's gonna happen. But there is a problem with that. The reason why is because there are warm-up times when you actually do things. Now, if you're focusing on something, let's say for example, you're studying, and then you get a text message and then you reply to it, your brain starts wandering. You start forgetting what you're actually doing. And then once you get back to the task on hand, you have to start warming up again. And so you don't actually get any of that deep work, which is what you need in order to be successful. Other than increased focus, I've also regained control of my attention span and my ability to be present. Before I turned off my notifications, I was literally like this. Oh, hey man, can I chat with you for a sec? What's up? What can I help you with? There's this thing that I wanted to tell you about. So I got a little bit of emergency. The other day I was shaving in certain areas and I literally just cut. Dude, are you even listening to me? Yeah, dude, I am listening. I am listening to you. Okay, if you were listening, then what did I say? You know, the thing that you were talking about, like you shaved your special region, whatever, you know? Yeah, just put some cream in it. Come on. Lucky guess. I was so bad. Oh my God. This really helps with my yearly goal to be more present this year, to be in conversations rather than just a third-party observer. Obviously, you can have self-control. You can tell yourself, I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm not going to look at my notifications. But as James Clear talks about in his book, Atomic Habits, the difference between disciplined people and non-disciplined people is the fact that their environment is different. For example, it's really easy to be healthy if you don't have junk food lying around the house. On that same vein, it's really easy to be focused if you don't have any notifications bothering you all day. So try turning off your notifications and taking control of your focus and your attention span today. Let me know how it goes on Instagram and Twitter. I probably won't be able to see it because my notifications are off. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So you're still here. Consider watching one of these videos, will ya? See ya.